Well, good morning, YouTube. As you can see, they're starting to close down the street, get our barricades up, so in just a matter of moments, we're going to be able to move Goliath out here in the middle of the street, get him all set up for a rally. At least be able to get him put into his place within the next hour or so, I'm imagining. Once they get all this fence line laid out, then they can come by with the tape measure and they're going to mark off everybody's spot. Once those marks are on the ground, they'll give me the go-ahead, and I'll pull the big rig in here. But it looks like we're getting a little bit of an earlier start. Most times they don't close the street down to about 9 a.m. And right now it's 10 till 8. So it gives us an extra hour. Maybe things will go smooth today. I hope. You guys, as you can see, I'm all bundled up again. It's 42 degrees right now. The wind is blowing pretty fiercely. Not like hurricane winds, but can you see that? It's definitely breezy for sure. My hands are freezing. We've got coffee brewing back in Goliath. I'm gonna run back there and grab it real quick so I can start warming up. You can also see the Rick Rat crew is already here. They pulled in last night about 10 or 15 minutes after we did. They're probably staying in the hotel somewhere, but I haven't seen them yet. About 10 after 8 a.m. now, and I've moved Goliath up forward just because I need this entire corner to make this turn. And as vendors and people start showing up, they were gonna take up that place. So at least I'm there. I'm right at the intersection. So now all you do is make the right-hand turn, get it straight, and then back it into my spot. So we normally sit right underneath this stoplight. You know, the front or the back may vary depending on how they lay it out, but it'll be right in this intersection somewhere, going on up to usually about where that turn arrow is. Hi guys, I'm trying to catch it on video, but these birds are hungry. They were up there picking the bugs out of the grill of Goliath. 2 of them were fighting over a dragonfly a minute ago. You should have seen it. I didn't get the camera out fast enough. Although we're still sitting and waiting, you can see that the vendors that are set up in the park, they were allowed to begin their setup yesterday because obviously they're not blocking a street. All right, about 9:30, and they gave us to go ahead and move into position. So Goliath is in his spot. You see D&D is pulling in behind us. Suicide Choppers just pulled up above us as well, and Speed's Performance Plus is up that way as well. All right, we've got all the toys out. About 10 more minutes, Chip should be here. We should probably start setting up awnings and get this party started. All right, guys, as you can see, it's a bit windy today, so we had to make sure we got our water bottles out before we started setting up the awning all the way. We got the framework up over here in the trailer one, but we didn't want to start throwing fabric and creating that big sail until we had something to kind of hold it down. So again, the water bottles, some of the toolboxes, and the other heavy items out here so that we got stuff to tie it down to, because we are not allowed to drill or anchor into the road here. So we have to use ballast weight instead. All right, guys, we got the awnings in place. You know, the wind made it a little bit more challenging, but not terribly bad. It was way better than what we expected it to be. And it's done. So now we're gonna get these flags put up over here. Look at that view behind me. Is it just gorgeous? And then we'll start getting the rest of the equipment out of the trailer. All right, all the flags are up and in place, and we're the first ones in the entire row to have our awnings up. All right, so it's now 1 o'clock p.m. It's nowhere near as cold. It's still pretty breezy, but it feels a lot better than it did this morning. All of the equipment is out. The guys are just getting ready to go up with the tailgate. In fact, right now. Got all of our roof flags up there, and I even threw one up over there. And we threw 4 in the grassy area over here. So the service area is pretty much like 99%. And the girls are just doing the finishing touches on the sales area. A few more things on shelves, but they're getting really close. All right, guys, it's about 3 o'clock, and yeah, we've been done for quite some time. I ran over to G&H Automotive, talked to him for a little while. We'd had an arrangement where he was actually taking our waste oil when we leave here on Sunday night. But I never actually met the guy, so I stopped over and talked with him. He's a really great guy. Now I think we're just going to run out and do a little bit of shopping. We still have not got power turned on. They haven't fired up the generator. All the cords are run. So at this point, we're just waiting to get the final power. But I don't want to just sit around here and do nothing. I remember last year it took them till, what, 9 o'clock at night before they finally gave us power, and I don't want to just sit here until then. So we're going to get some shopping done and then come back later. Maybe we'll have power then. All right, guys, it was time for dinner, so we decided to come out to Fishtails Seafood and Grill. We've never actually been here before, but as you can see, it's directly across the street from the Pleasure Pier. And in fact, the parking lot right next door is the parking for the Pleasure Pier. And there's actually a whole bunch of vendors set up there as well. Like I said, we've never been here before, so we're hoping it's good. We haven't received their food yet. We've had a couple of appetizers, and they were quite delicious. You can see it's not that far from the venue. The venue begins here, and you can actually see our flags right, oop, where's my finger? Right there. So just a short walk to get over here. Hi guys, dinner at Fishtails was good. It was actually very good, much better than the place we had in Panama City Beach. But you know, our day is done, everything is set up. We are ready for the first day of rally that starts tomorrow. So I think we're gonna end this video here. All in all, everything went smooth. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And until the next time we see you.
Keep those engines running.
Oh, by the way, guys, this is Amanda's first time in Texas. And we told her that everything's bigger in Texas, but
I didn't get any bigger.
she didn't get any bigger when we got here. She's still snack size.